Good midday, good midday, good midday, good midday. I realize I don't even know if I tagged anybody or did anything like that. It's just so much going on. Till I had to do it, I had to do the way I had to do it when I had to do it. And so we are again on a very cold and blustery and snowy day, telling you without a shadow of a doubt this is still the day the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. Good to have you here. Jemison, bless you for being here. Charissa, Charlet. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. It is hey, sun is shining. All is as well can be. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, one and all of those of you that are coming on and sharing with us on today. Tom, how are you, sir? Bless your heart for being here. Thank y'all so much for another wonderful day. Carolyn, Elder Carter, Linda, bless your hearts for being a part of this. And we're just happy it is as well as it is, as the TI is. Because guess what? Whether you believe it or not, it could be worse. It could be, hey, niece, how you doing, dear? How you walking? How you coming along? And so we're grateful for all of you that are here with us on this day. The day, the day the Lord has made. What are we going to do? Rejoice and be glad in it. So hit that share button. Let these people know that us is on here alive and well. Kathy, thank you so much for being here on this wonderful. And I don't care how cold it is; it's still a wonderful day. That cold front is reaching all the way down to the south. So guess what? No exemptions. Okay. Jasmine, love you, girl. Yeah, make sure you call me. Okay. Rhonda Gilmer, thank you so much for being here. And it's a wonderful day. It's a marvelous day. Girl, that's my great niece. Love you, dear. We getting older, honey. You got to take care of yourself. Chaplain Hearns, bless us. Gladys, thank you so much for being. Let me say this before I get started for all of our military people. Thank you for your service. We appreciate your sacrifice. We appreciate what you did for us. Even though right now we're in a very unappreciative moment. That's an amazing thing. Um, oh, that's interesting. And, kind of go from there. Minister Sarah, bless your heart for being here with us on this day. Timothy, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Brenda, how you be? Okay, good to have you here. Sharon, how are you? Thank you so much for being a part of this moment. Today is Tuesday, isn't it? See, that's you are way too busy when you can't remember what day it is. Stephanie, you being good or are you cutting up? And I got to check up on you, make sure all is well with you. Frustration, anxiety. How do I, Carolyn? Oh, it's going to be 60 degrees on Sunday? Well, bless the Lord. Then we'll all be sick because of the fluctuation of the temperatures. Okay. Okay, Stephanie. Oh, is you okay? Nancy, bless your heart. Um, how can I I'm How can I remain under control when I want to be out of control? I'm only talking about me because I know none of you wonderful people, okay? None of you wonderful people have ever been out of control. Or Jaleesa, how are you? Sister Rains, bless your heart. Thank you so much for being here. And one of the biggest mistakes that I have made, and I'm just going to be honest with you, is I got on one of these things to try to see if I could find, because I'm not real happy with my insurance company. The insurance company that's third party for the truck that hit me is doing 100 times more than what my insurance company did. And so I don't even know why Katrina is calling me. And so how can I remain sane? How can I? Hey, thank you, James. Appreciate you, sir. Linda Brown. How can I have to be able to take the word of the Lord, and there has to be a powerful application that keeps me sane, that keeps me from going off, that keeps me grounded. I think I talked about Romans 8:31. What shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? Now I know I was listening to Bishop Clark last night. Veronica, bless your heart for being here. This probably will sound non-Christian or a lack of faith, but there are moments in our lives, in our families, in our world, when you wonder, what in the world is God doing? Why does he allow me to hurt? Why does he permit issues to come? Why has he allowed people to abandon me? In the age in which we live now, why is it that one psychopathic maniac can remain in power over the most powerful nation on earth, and it appears that God is silent? Because now their God is prevalent, the God of hate, the God of prejudice, the God of injustice. Am I talking to anybody? And you sit back and you look at this, and you look at people who will allow, and listen, there's abuse everywhere, but you will allow children to go hungry. You will allow utilities, even though in Cleveland there's a moratorium on utilities while they're going through the shutdown. You will cut off SNAP funding for families who are barely above the poverty line. Minister Faye Thornton, you are full of evil and hate. You have to hate people to bomb folk in boats that are nowhere near this country. You have to hate for you to allow yourself to pardon people who are just as diabolically evil as he is. You have to, hey, and Linda, that's true. Seniors are suffering. The cost of prescriptions are not under control. The cost of food. he has the unmitigated gall to get on television and talk about that prices are cheaper now than under the Biden administration. Cora, bless your heart, dear. Sister Thomas, bless you. Where now, it used to be a choice between cat food, dog food, and your food. Now the cat's gonna win. Children are gonna go. Can I tell y'all something? Let me. Can I talk to y'all? This is why I'm upset with my insurance company. My insurance company paid some hospital bills that should have went to the other insurance company. One bill. I think it was $1,600. The next bill was almost $600. The next bill was almost $200. What do people do, since now we've got defective senators that are going to side with people that don't care anything about people, and then there's no guarantee that we're going to keep their rates for the average person. For the average person, it will take a third of their income just to pay their insurances. I'm in prayer. I'm in prayer for these families who are going to struggle with this. I'm in prayer that God will supernaturally intervene. But I sit back and yep, it has nothing to do with my faith. It has nothing to do with me believe, but how long? And then God reminds me of the Holocaust and all of the Jews that were exterminated. And it's like, I know God is a good God. But where's the good? Trinette, bless your heart for being here. Where's the good? Where's the good in allowing people to suffer in the Sudan and all over the place? Now you want to go over there and start killing black folk because they're killing Christians, and which is a lie. And all of these things. Listen, the satanic activity is at an unbelievable level. Minister Marcia is at a ungodly level of hate. And there are days, hey Vernice, there are days when you sit back and wonder. Christine, bless your heart, okay? There's the days when you sit back and wonder. Then you want to cut Medicaid, you want to cut Medicare, you want to do all of these things. All of this stuff is, but then you send 20 to 40 billion dollars over to another nation. You starve out our farmers and bring beef from this country over. Something is wrong. Something is wrong, Dean. Something is wrong with that kind of quote unquote Christianity. Come on now. And they've been fighting it ever since it came into existence because, hey, Debbie, they are all in line with pharmaceutical companies. They're all in line with all of these people, and all these folk that's getting all of these cuts and more millions and billions of dollars are going into their coffers and into their pockets, but not into the people that they employ. And it's you can starve people and have a million dollar a Halloween party. And it's not just him, because we can't keep blaming just him. It's a spirit that founded this nation that now has the impetus to be able to implement the level of hate. You can't tell me hate just got started when they were castrating us and hanging us at trees and raping our women and disenfranchising families and taking mothers from their children and fathers from their wives. This mess did just come up during the insurrection on January 6th. This stuff didn't just get started. It's been going on. You give me a couple of extra minutes. It's been going on. And we sit back and we have our nice worship experiences. We sit back and we give God glory and praise. We sit back and we do all of this kind of stuff. But sometimes in my mind, I'm like, wow, how long? How long will I be able to hold it together? And when I talk about hold it together, Gelada, how long will I be able to keep my people's minds stayed on the Lord when they get these disconnection notices? How do I get people to still trust that no matter what happens in life, they can't go a car and Thanksgiving is coming. Now they've cut 10%. Next week will be 20%. The week after that will be 30% of the airlines, and they should, because planes are near missing like wildfire. That one plane, the engine fell off, and the plane caught on fire and killed the 3 people that were piloting the plane, along with people on the ground. Hey, Cecile, how are you? And you sit back and say, okay, Lord, how much more? You talk about Benjamin Netanyahu and all of these talking about, well, but the Bible says whenever you hear peace, 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 that's when sudden destruction happens. And so what shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? When it even from time to time may look like God is against us. Was I a little, well, hey, Catherine, was I a little too real? What was that too revealing? Because as a pastor, I have to wrestle with, how do I keep the ship afloat? And when I talk about the ship afloat, I ain't talking about the utilities. I'm talking about the livelihood, the viability, and the joy of the people. How do I keep to infuse the word into them in such a way that even when it looks like their boat is sinking, there's a God, Sandra, there's a God who will rescue them. What shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? And it looks like everything is against us. But can I say something? And I'm gonna let y'all go. Let's just tell the truth. No matter how bad it has gotten, no matter how serious it has gotten, we have still come through more than a conqueror. No matter how many of us have perished, no matter how many of us have suffered, no matter how many of us have died, we still come through more than a conqueror. No matter how many times we got to tighten up our belts, no matter how many times we got to sit back and say, oh my God, oh Veronica, are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? Our God has always brought us through. Now, that's funny. My printer just started printing and I ain't printing nothing. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And we've got to hold on to the fact that no matter how dark the day, no matter how dismal the situation, no matter how detrimental the news is, we serve a God who has told us that, Trinette, weeping may endure for a night, but joy is going to show up in the morning. And we got to hold on to the morning. Oh, my God. We got to hold on to the morning. We got to know that we've had some dark days, but joy still showed up. We got to know that we've had some difficult moments, but joy will still show up. Matter of fact, joy don't just show up. Joy is there while I'm going through. Joy is there while I'm suffering. Joy is there when I don't know how to make it. Joy is there. Because every now and then, I got to shut off what's going on around. Every now and then, I got to stop listening to the foolishness that's happening, even though the foolishness is true. And I got to pick up the word of the Lord. And I got to say to the Lord, you know what? I'm going to hang in there because I know you got something greater on the other side of this. Cheer up, my brothers. Cheer up, my sisters. Victory is not on the way. Victory already belongs to us. Listen, listen. I love y'all so much. I love you with the love of Jesus, who is the Christ. I thank God for each and every one of you. You have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful. Here's what I'm going to do after, because I'm trying to get my car straightened out. They're supposed to come and pick up my old car. It's been totaled. I got to go to Mentor, Ohio. That's where I'm going to pick up my new car. And it's the same dealership that services my other car, because the dealership I brought that latest car from couldn't service my car. And I'm tell you this. Can I tell y'all something? This is how God has always worked. Every car that the Lord has allowed me to purchase, when I pull into the dealership that He leads me to, the car is sitting there waiting on me. So here's why I didn't sleep well last night. Here's why I didn't sleep well last night. I second guessed Him. You didn't hear what I said. I second guessed Him. I said, let me try something else. Let me go someplace. Couldn't sleep until I finally surrendered and said, you know what? The young man, this is how powerful God is. The young man texted me and said, Pastor, tell me what you want me to do. Carletta, bless you. Listen to what I'm saying. Seek first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Listen, y'all have a fabulous day. It's cold out there. Make sure you stay warm. Make sure you stay warm. You're ready to block all of these insurance numbers because I'm tired of calling. Make sure you stay warm. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you check up on one another. It's cold out here. But guess what? What shall we say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? Man, love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. May God bless you. May He keep you. Jasmine, be good until I talk to you. Is for you, Kathy, prayer.